Oh, here we go. Welcome everyone. This is the Kindness Academy's online conference series starting in, it is the 23rd of June 2020, and we are grateful and happy to receive Javier.
Hey, Javi.
Hello, Ellie. How are you?
Great. It's so good to
Nice
see you. Oh, you look so
to see
handsome.
you.
My heart.
And it's a special time today of 2 o'clock. So we will go ahead and Javier has agreed to share with us some of what he does in his outreach as a minister of light. And
Yes.
Javier likes to share his love with the world through music and the resonances of the heart. And we're excited he may share with us some thoughts about how sound can translate into light experience. Okay, well, I will give the mic over to you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm very happy from staying here. This is my second conference in English.
You're doing great, Javi. You're doing great.
Thank you. I love English. I'm not speak perfect, but it's I love how it sounds. For me, it's familiar. I'm very happy. This is I was thinking about this because there are so many symbols in life, in the world, and the music has a lot of symbols and different sounds, and we are accustomed to listen our language, and today I am using another language, no? And in the world there are so many languages that it's sometimes it's strange, but it's a symbol of the music because the music is a language too. I think that all you will be agree with me that the music is the language of the heart.
Yes.
And this is so important because we are having a time and in the war and the evolution of the mankind that we are making a translation from the mind to the heart, and this is because the music is so important because we all the musicians and all the people, we think the same, that we can, with music we can say things that we cannot say it with words, and the music evokes, I don't know if the word, okay, awake in us memories, special memories. This is because I love music, and I think that the universe is music, and I think that you will agree with me. Pythagoras told about the music of the spheres, and this idea for me is very powerful. I love the idea of the music of the spheres. And the human beings are spheres too. No? We are spheres. We are vibration. I love how we are awakening to the vibration, to the sound, because we are so we were sleeping in the mind. without feeling. And now the world is awakening to the heart, to these times that we are living now. All the situation in the world is about the heart, because the world that we are, the world that is, there is a world that is living us, the world of the mind, with economic, with the different kind of science. I love science, but we are we used to live in our thoughts, in our mind. We don't know that all day we are thinking and thinking and thinking. When we awaken to the heart, there's another frequency. We can connect together with the when I want to make an declaration. Sorry for sometimes my words, I don't know if they exist or not.
You've been using all the right words, Javi, all the right words.
It's very funny, but the mind, not the mind of God. When I speak about the mind, I am speaking the mind of the human mind.
Clear.
The mind is a computer, we know it, and we cannot communicate with the mind because all the people have different mind, different beliefs,
right.
And it's impossible. And
right.
when we go to the heart, with 2 words or with no words, we can communicate.
Wow.
Wow, beautiful.
Wow, that's great, man. Well expressed.
Oh, cool.
And with the music, the music is from the heart. Oh, we can go to heaven.
yeah. It's like the immediacy of salvation.
Yes.
Wow, it's so fast.
And
I like what you also said about language, because in A Course in Miracles, it says words are symbols of symbols and therefore twice removed from reality. And
yes.
Same thing you were talking about with all of us all in our separate minds. Like there just is no communication with only words. And then how the music with one note can be completely soul-catching.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And
the
lovely.
The music has a rhythm that connects us to the nature with the art. The life has a rhythm, and the music can connect us with the natural rhythm of life.
Right.
When I think of my career like musician, I always think about that. For me, the most important thing is the connection from the heart. Now, in this moment, we are open us the mind to different kind of sounds, like what's the name? The bowls, Eastern instruments, Western instruments. No, Eastern Orient. For Indian is Eastern. And sometimes there are musicians that put the emphasis in the sounds. And I like the sounds because the sound has vibrations that awaken the brain. But for me, the most important thing is the heart, because the frequency of the heart is ecstasy. The frequency of the heart is connection. And when I'm making a concert, I love, you can see that I love instruments, I love keyboards, I have I have my Cherokee flute.
Oh, wow, flute.
But when I'm making a concert, when the concert is getting better and better, is when I can I can open my heart and feel what all the people are feeling, no? And I can release the thoughts that I feel from me or on the people. Sometimes I know that when I'm playing and I have a fear or a thought, I know that it's not only me that is having this fear or this thought, and I speak. Don't be afraid. Uh, I try to make all the audience to let it go, the fears and the thoughts, no. And when this happened, I think that all connect. We are all connected, and the music is getting better and better, and the frequency is getting higher. And when I cannot do this, when I am with my thoughts and with my feelings, and I cannot release them, it's not a good concert. And this is one of, for me, the most important discover. It's so important to connect with all the people in a concert. And I have lovely memories when we were in touch with you, with the academy, with Wisconsin, and it was the same when you and all the teachers make the sessions. It was the same. We were sharing the same mind and the same thoughts. And I think that the good teachers do the same. They are all connected with the minds of everybody. There's
Yes.
only one mind.
Mm.
And this is for me the key of making music, is staying connected with everybody.
Mm. Yes. Yeah, well, it's also my experience, and I would probably share that Ellie's experience too might be that we sought to be musicians partially because music can transcend the concepts of the words and the barriers between us
Yes.
so easily, because it's not a conceptual language, even though it is a language. And so sometimes music is a wonderful tool for healing as well as concert presentations. And you were saying a little earlier that your experience with mantras is a shared vibration. And I think a lot of Eastern spiritual minds have used that as a way to share their experiences. And in our Western world, we traditionally, I guess, Christians sing hymns, and maybe Muslim spiritual people, they sing and share the songs and the prayers. And it becomes sometimes the most powerful part of what it is we do together, because you and I, as you were saying earlier, can talk about the thoughts we have about joining, about singularity, about what people have said about the light, and they have no energy unless they are the experience. And are they, and the experience emanates, the experience is alive, and music is a great tool for that, you know.
Yes, especially the music. Yes, the music from the heart, not because in this time there's a lot of things happening, because the music, I don't know how to say it, but I will call the commercial music. Because the music, there are different energies in the music that we use
Right.
to listen, because the music, like all the things in this world, is have a lot of filters. For the filter, because the radio, I don't know, the music, the most popular. I love the music that will I listen, but I know that there is music with high frequency that is not possible to be stay in the commercial for now.
Right.
Um, because the usually uh, this is this is fun, you know, when we listen the words, the they are the word of you leave me, I leave you, I love you, I don't love you. The romantic music is funny.
Yes.
And
I think also what you're describing is that it has to do with what your intention is. Do you?
yes,
And if your intention is to speak the language of love, then that will change the way it's expressed, you know. That
yes, yes. Yes, it depends of the state of the musician, because now I can't do this music because it's not natural for me. But when the people start to awake, and all the worries will be in another state, probably the music will change, because it will be natural to share the love the love for everybody, and all the world, and not only the love from one person. And not only the love, but I think that the music now is only a small percent of the power of the music, because when everybody will start to wake, we are going to explore, to express the new feelings, and the ecstasy is a feeling. If we are in a state of fearness or fear, my songs will be of fear. Perhaps they are fun, you know, but uh, I think that when I'm in a state of joy or ecstasy, my music will be joy and ecstasy. This is why I like mantras, and this is why I like cosmic music, because I can I can put in music my state. The mantras, when the people sing all together mantras, and the instrumentation that I make is the perfect reflect of the state.
yeah. Yes.
And I start to discover new artists like you, and in Spotify there are a lot of new musicians that they are not the most commercial music, but there are a lot of musicians that they are doing the same. They are beautiful music with different kind of uh, sounds and instruments, and I love it. I love to discover that there's a lot of musicians expressing the awakening of the heart.
Mm. It's beautiful. Well, would you like to share some music with us today?
Yes, I want
Ah,
to. Uh, but okay, we can. Perhaps I can do only a short music we can speak,
Okay.
and in the last part I
Sure.
have a new song.
Oh, nice, nice.
Great.
Nice to see you, both of you.
Yeah, it's
I
so
have
good to hear your voice.
beautiful,
And
beautiful memories of you. I remember uh, um, there was a session in a room in my neighborhood in Núñez, with a big room, and Ellie, you were making the session, and I
oh,
had the piano, and there was so much
oh
light.
yeah,
And I remember that you say me play. I was a lot of light, you know, and I played.
yeah,
I don't remember what I played, but I remember the feeling in this moment.
Wow.
yeah, yeah. I love that.
Remember
I love that.
a beautiful
That's
moment.
that's
Thank you.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing that memory. Wow.
Mhm. I love you.
Mm.
Wow, I love you too. Yeah, I so remember that. And you know,
I
I
don't
think
see
it's just
you.
so easy because like with Cam, I I've done that in so many countries. The healing comes so naturally, and for Cam, you know, to play so naturally. And that's exactly what happened with you. And it doesn't matter how we've never played together before or anything. It was completely just happening in the now. And that's what I like to create a session or a concert um, is by linking up with the mind behind the supposed person I don't know, because we
Mhm.
do know each other perfectly well, and we can be used for this purpose no matter what
Yeah,
part we're playing.
yeah.
And if we just say yes, if we just
Mhm.
say yes, otherwise, if you would have said, no, I don't know what I'm going to play, then I couldn't have done the healing, you know,
Yes,
then it would have been like
yes,
a no. Yes.
yes, yes, yes.
But yeah, that's so cool that you brought that up because we've been working with online for a while now and discovering different ways that we can communicate through music and through light and the heart. Um, and, you know, uh, the Zoom room is so cool to afford us that for free. Since, you know, these days it's really not time to travel and it's really not time to be in a big crowd and have a big, you know, so we're doing a lot of individual healing and a lot of individual solo work
Wow.
with our own souls, you know, a lot of quiet time with ourselves. And then we get to experience, you know, the international joining through the technology that's supposedly, you know, just of the mind, but we're bringing the technology to the heart
Yes, this is
and using what's
correct.
afforded to us. Now, this has been afforded to us for free or whatever. And so, you know, this is the way that we say yes right now, you know. Um, and with us being in the pandemic, it's equalized musicians all around the world. You know, you see the most famous musician on Facebook Live in his living room with his daughter playing a famous song, and you know, you feel like you know him better and that you're right there in his home. So the pandemic has really equalized a lot of music in that way, that we can really come together without the falsities and without the pomp and circumstance, and really just say, yeah, we're just people. We're just human beings undergoing an awakening through music because we're musicians and artists. And that's just how it comes to us. You know, that's just how it appears to us because our souls ring in that frequency that we can join and understand through music. So yeah, I've just been so grateful for Cam, you know, going ahead and getting all of his stuff together, his technology. You know, now he's working with a looper so he can make sounds and play with himself. He can make a whole band in his living,
Yeah.
you know, in his room. And so it's really forced us to be creative. Otherwise, you know, we'll just get depressed if we're not creating. And so it's just forced us to be creative and forced us to find a way to communicate with each other, since we're not able to, you know, be in person.
Mm.
Yeah. So thanks.
Yes.
That's my take on it. I'm going to mute now.
And also, I guess I could just say that's why we're thinking of you, because we want to give you love and energy and support, because you've been doing that. You know, I think that the world always needs communicators, and
You've been doing it longer than me and Cami have, Javi.
yeah.
What?
You've been doing it longer than Cami and I.
I don't understand that we.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead, Cam. Go ahead. Passing over to you.
Oh, she was just saying that you have been giving yourself away like this for some time now.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And we are grateful to you for that. And hopefully we
Okay.
will share this recording of the show. And also maybe if you would like to say something specifically to those who will be watching this on YouTube later about what the song is meant to reach, the thoughts that you would like to share. Sometimes maybe when we do healing with music, we ask those listening to bring to the moment their thoughts of separation or their thoughts of loss and put them on that altar to have it healed. You know, this is how we can translate these thoughts into experience and light.
Yes. The thoughts are expressed in words, no?
Mm.
And for me, it's so important to use the perfect word. We can say not the perfect, but the most beautiful words for the feeling that I am sharing. No? The symbol of mantras, sometimes I love them because they are words that they are not translated in Spanish or in English. Perhaps how is the name of the Sanskrit, the language of the mantras, the Indian mantras. The Sanskrit is a language of for the divinity, for God. We don't have much words for expressing the spirit of the mind of God. We have only a few words in Spanish or in English, and there are languages in the world that have a lot of words to expressing the different perceptions of the divinity. I love this, but sometimes when I sing a mantra, I want to translate in Spanish or in English, translate the message of the, perhaps if I say it in Sanskrit, Namaha. All the mantras say Om Namah Shivaya. Nama is a word that is very common, but it's very difficult to translate Nama. If sometimes the people say in English, in español es reverenciar. In English, I don't know the word to.
Maybe reverence.
Or
yes,
surrender.
Yeah.
Oh,
but Nama is not the same. Nama is more profound. Is to share is where when you are in love with divinity, not only to revere. And I'm trying to to express in Spanish the same message of the mantras, no? And I love to do this because there is not so common to express. I say the same, the ecstasy. It's not so common to listen somebody in music saying, I am in ecstasy with all the universe and with you and with love. It's not common. And I love perhaps in the future the commercial songs that were the songs that says, oh, I love everybody, I love my world.
That would be something.
I am so happy.
Without attaching a new car to it.
Yeah.
What?
It's uncommon to see commercials with that unless they are attaching the idea of a brand new car.
Yes. And boss, this song, I want to sing to you a new song that has a part is in Sanskrit. There's a part in Spanish, but I make a translation for you. Translation in English.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Well, perhaps next time we can do it at 1 o'clock. Is best for if you want, and I can participate again when you want.
Sure, that would be great. Hey Javi, if you look at Cam's photo, that's our little doggy. We have a little dog, a perro.
Yes.
See her?
What's the name?
Well,
what's the name?
JJ, but it's a girl. JJ.
JJ.
Yeah.
What photo? In Facebook?
No, right now, looking at Cam. Cam, hold her up a little bit. She's kind of out of the shot.
But oh.
She's a long-haired Chihuahua.
Hello, JJ. Beautiful.
Okay.
I love your studio with your guitars, the piano. This you see, I have two screens.
Oh, that's cool.
Because when I record music, I used to record a lot of instruments, and I need space to.
Oh, that's cool. You use those to record? You use those to record your music?
Yes.
This
okay. This is here is the Ableton Live. I use the Ableton to record and to.
Ableton. Okay, yeah.
Ableton, yes. Ableton,
yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
I will share with you an album instrument, and I can then with Facebook, where I will share with you two albums. Okay. One is instrumental. I record some of these songs in the time of my Wisconsin adventure.
Oh, perfect.
And there's another album that is mantras, but with a lot of instrumentation. It's very cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
I will share with Cam in Facebook.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. We'll link it when we put this forum up. We will link that to it.
We can link it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna turn my mic off.
We can make some music if you. It's okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Wow. Today I have the feeling that when I'm making a concert, I play different keyboards, a flute. I have my drum here. Perhaps in another life, I was this gods, indie gods with 3 or 4, 6 arms.
Yes.
Okay, this song. First, I will sing it in Spanish. The meaning is, I let the sunshine in to shine from my heart. This is the meaning.
Lovely.
And I will, okay, enjoy.
The sunshine, the sunshine, para brillar, brillar lo que yo soy, para brillar lo que yo soy. Dijo que entre sol, dijo que entre sol y abrí mi corazón para brillar lo que yo soy. Yo soy. Dijo que entre el sol dijo que entre el sol y abrí mi corazón para brillar lo que yo soy. Yo soy. Dijo que entre el sol dijo que entre el sol y abrí mi corazón para brillar lo que yo soy. Yo soy. The sun shining, the sun shining, to shine from my heart. To shine, shine, shine what I am. What I am. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. To shine from my heart. To shine, shine, shine from my heart. From my heart. To your heart, open it as heart. El corazón, mi corazón.
Wow, that was very beautiful. Thank you. I was experiencing myself being transported to Argentina.
Wow.
Oh my
You're
God.
welcome.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Javi, your music, of course, it's been so many years since we've been with you in person, and your music has matured incredibly, and your voice is just incredible. And the like the beginning and the ending, the bringing it in and then having the song and then taking it out, it was so deliciously mantra. I loved it, Javi. I just adored it. That was so cool. Thank you so much. That was so cool.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. That was so cool.
I had a recording of this song. I will share with you. It's not, this not, I don't release it now, but
Sure.
the recording of this is beautiful. I will,
Wow.
there are 2 or 3 people that listen to it. I love it. Dejo que entre el sol. I let the sun shine in. It's
Yeah,
a
that's how
mantra.
it was. That's what I was thinking the whole time. That's what I was doing. That was what I was doing. That was great.
Wow.
Wow, that was powerful.
Thank
Because
you.
thank you. I was thinking that when we are saying about this new experience, this is interesting now because the people are in the house and the music. We are so accustomed to make concert with the perfect sound and a lot of sound, and now we are alone with a phone or with a computer with the sound is más o menos, and we are discovering that with the connection is not in the sound.
Wow.
Because
it's amazing. The technology is turning into the song itself.
And we are so we need to connect not only in the phone, in the net.
Yeah.
Sometimes
satellite.
This is so incredible, the time that we are living, no?
Yeah. See? Yes. Well, you guys are awesome. We're coming up to our hour here, so I will do my little wrap up, and I will thank Javier, who is in Argentina, for being part of our show today, and all those listening on the recording. And we will also put out a call for anyone who wants to be a part of one of these shows as musicians, as our friends. We're supporting Javier and all his friends, and hopefully we will have another show with him soon. And we can spread the message of these Tuesday gatherings, because all are welcome. And we like to do that and give ourselves away that way. Is there anything else you'd want to share with us, Ellie?
Just the idea that for many years, the old man talked about the idea of a satellite. And, you know, he didn't know anything about technology. And he kept saying, get us the satellite, get us the satellite, right? And so we've found the way. We found our satellite. We found the way to broadcast to the universe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I also think that it's a cross-cultural sharing too. We're sharing our Argentinian light is being shared with America, and we get to cross-pollinate and extend that different color and mix it all into one. And I think it's a very powerful experience. Like I said, I was being transported to Argentina.
You're here now. You're in my studio.
Yeah.
That's great. Now we'll have a maca tea. Matcha tea.
Matcha. Is that matcha tea? Okay.
Yeah.
My tea here.
Well, we are. This is only the starting. We are in touch again.
Yes.
For we don't know, but
exactly.
We are connected.
We're opening up. Yes.
I also just wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry. I just also wanted to.
I love you so much. Thank you for this meeting.
On September 21st, it's the United Nations International Day of Peace, and Cam and I have always held a spiritual concert with prayers on September 21st, usually in a different location with, other musicians, and it's, a real good time. Well, we've decided that we're going to have it online this year. So it will be in a Zoom room like this with all of the people that we've had on this show. So you, Javier, we have the spiritual musician, Michelle, from anyway, and then a lot of our friends, like Barbara Grabos.
Yes.
And then some people from England, hopefully. So it'll be very international.
Yes.
And so, yeah, this is the kind of, we're starting to talk about it now. It's going to be September
Okay, amazing.
21st. Yeah.
Yes, okay, amazing.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Here is a good time because start springtime.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Once again, thank you, Javier. We will be in touch, continuing. Thank you for blessing us with your music.
God bless
Thank
everyone.
All
Thank
right.
you.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
I love to
Love.
Diana.
Love to.
Okay,
Love to
I
Diana.
will turn to him.
And the
Thank
children.
you.
And the
Love to
children.
you. What?
And the
And the
children.
children.
Yes, they are
Big
Oh
now.
children.
my.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
so
Yeah,
beautiful. Yeah.
Emily's birthday is coming up. She will be 23.
Oh, wow, 23. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Okay, I wish you well.
See you. Love, love.
Mwah. Bye.